Hello everybody, I'm just smudging my newly made set of tattoo instruments for my deer bone hand poke method, and I wanted to get this all put together so I could show you and do this video. I don't know really where to start. Maybe I'll start at I did do a video where I showed all the bone, but just for those that haven't seen it, I'll just do a quick walkthrough. These are my pieces of deer bone. They're deer leg bone, and the practical level is the leg bone is very springy. They can really pronk quite well, and so it's a very strong, but it has a lot of flex to it, which is perfect for the needles. There's so much I could get into, but I don't want to go on too long, so I'm going to leave certain things out. So I've got this tool here, which is basically a disposable from nature branch from a tree that I have carved some patterns on. And this idea came to me from a very good friend of mine and mentor, Eric Rama, who I met 20 odd years ago in Denmark after a tattoo convention that I met him at in Sweden. And this here I had on the table because this is a gift I got from Eric when I was at his place that far back, and he really influenced me quite a bit because he was doing quite a few hand poke tattoos. This is what he was using, and this is what he gifted me. It was a stainless steel tool that he had made, and it's what he was using for many years, and it's what I used for many years. But fairly recently, Eric mentioned that he had been using branches, and it was a perfect disposable tool, and I really do like it. I like the fact that it's more organic. I found this to be quite clinical, and I wanted to get away from that. And it's nice because you can get a branch that's the right, a wider thickness, so it's more comfortable to grip. Here are my deer bone, leg bone needles. And this is a little something that I've been working on in my whole concept of the experience that I want to give people. This being so much more of a focus on the experience aspect of a tattoo. And those that know me and my work, my focus is very much on the experience as much as the finished product. But taking it into another level with what I'm doing here is the whole purpose. So the tattoo needle, when finished, the deer bone needle, what I want to do is be able to give that to the person, because this really becomes a sacred object. And so what I have here is, I made this just this morning actually for this video out of purple heart wood, and I thought that was kind of a significant symbolic material because the work that I do is from the heart. I very much value that idea of, or that reality of the heart as an organ of perception and working with that. So as you can see here, this needle fits right into this little wooden tube, and then this lapis stone, which would be then glued on, fits on, and then you basically have a little pendant that can be worn, or it can be put into a medicine bundle. So that's part of it, and the other aspect that I was going to just go into was just the things that I have planned for the future to take this even further. For now, this is what I'm working with, and it's in a studio, and I'm planning on offering, I don't know yet whether I'm going to offer to 6 people or 10 people, but something around that number. I'm going to offer a special deal. I haven't figured out what it is yet. The tattoo is going to be a smaller tattoo than what I'm used to working with, but not teeny. I'm thinking of something maybe taking around 3 hours as an approximate. And it's going to be in my studio, or maybe I might have it set up in my yoga space in the meditation room, just to get away from the chairs and just create a much more ceremonial, ritual atmosphere. So something that's much more calming, and just getting away from the technical lights and chairs and things, so sitting on cushions and things. So I want to just bring the whole experience much, much deeper. And this is really an exploration for myself and the people volunteering to be a part of this experience and this project, because I'm giving you a special price, but I'm expecting a lot of participation on your part. So what I want is for people to give me testimonials on their experience and feedback as time goes on, after the experience, during the experience, and so on, because we are really paving the way for a whole new level of healing that I believe, and I think you guys believe as well, is very much needed nowadays. And as you know, with my work, I've always felt that tattooing has a very special place when done consciously in our healing process. And this just being a level to take it into a deeper place. Now, one thing I wanted to quickly mention, I don't know, Raven, if I have the time to mention, or maybe I should leave it for a separate video.
Maybe.
About the symbolism? Yeah, okay. I'll have another video coming up about the symbolism of the deer bone, why I chose deer bone compared to using the metal needles that I used to use before, because I can really go on about it and I don't want to cut it short. So I think that's pretty good for now. So stay tuned for the next video, which will be me going into the reasons for using deer leg bone and all the organic material rather than metal. Thank you very much.